Hello, this is AKC12. In this video, I will show you how to apply the F-Zero GX mod to your F-Zero GX ROM. I am remaking this video because I changed the entire folder structure in the zip folder I provide for the mod to hopefully make it easier and less confusing for people trying to apply this mod for the first time. I've had plenty of messages from users saying they weren't able to apply the mod, and that was because there were multiple options and they didn't check each folder one by one, the contents of each folder. So yeah, hopefully this will help you guys out and I'll get fewer instances of questions on how to set up the mod. So on the left side is the mod itself from the zip folder you downloaded. The right side is the root folder of the game where we will be pasting the files and folders into. If you do not have this root folder here, I'll quickly show you how to get that, assuming you have a ROM already, which is not provided, of course. So we open up GC Rebuilder. You can look up online to get that. You click on Image Open, select a ROM file for GX, click on Open, and then to export the root folder, you right click on root over here and select export and decide where you want to save the root folder containing all of the game files. I will go to image close here, and yeah, so the key thing is these folders are all numbered. You start from 1, you go down to 2, and go in order basically. There are 4 primary types of GX versions. There is the standard one, standard machines, tracks unchanged. The Legends version of Unleashed has the exclusive machines from Climax and any new machines, such as Dragonbird, Moonshadow, and so on. And then there's the standard and Legends Unleashed, but with the story mode courses replacing some of the base 26 courses. There's Chapter 3 replacing Split Oval, Chapter 7 replacing Serial Gaps, Chapter 8 replacing Trident, and Chapter 9 replacing Phantom Road at the end of Diamond Cup. So we'll start from the beginning here. I will open up this root folder on the right side here. We start on step 1, required files for all versions of the mod. So no matter what sort of version of the mod you want to play on, you open up the folder here and you simply copy everything within it and then paste it over to here, to the destination. You want to say yes to replacing it all. Alright, step 1 done. Now, as you can see here for step 2, there's true A, true B, true C, true D. So those are your options for this step. You only select one of these options whenever you see this. So in this case, I will do just normal GX Unleashed. So I will click on true A over here. Actually, no, let's do Legends Unleashed with story courses. Let's do the most complicated one in this tutorial. So I will enter true D over here. And within it are more sub-steps. So we start on step 1. Just simply copy and paste everything over. Replace. Go up a folder level. Step 2 here are the various staff ghost options. In this case, step 2 is actually the car data file containing the stat changes for all the machines and custom parts. True A is the cameras of White Cat, Wild Goose, and Wonder Wasp. Having that cool drift camera that's difficult for players. This option does neuter the wobbly camera of of Red Gazelle because it's just too much. And option B here is the drift cameras of those 3 machines I listed. Now it's just a normal camera, just like every other machine. I will choose true B in my case over here. I just did a copy there, and I will do a paste. Alright, step 3 are the staff ghosts this time. Normal level staff ghosts are about the same difficulty as the most difficult staff ghosts in the base game. Expert are for intermediate level players that has knowledge of some of the tech and know how to MT relatively well. And master level are for very skilled players, more or less top 30 or 40 in the F-Zero Central ladders. I will do normal level staff ghosts, so 3A. Copy and paste. Replace. And step 4, there are no options. This has to do with the music. Step 5 are the various new machines like Dragonbird and whatnot, and various edits to the boost fire color on every machine and custom booster parts. And the second to last step. So over here, basically, the file you select here depends on the version game you have, although the mod really only probably supports the North American version of that, so I highly recommend modding that version of the game instead of the Japanese or PAL version. I just have them here because why not? And whether you choose this one here or this one here depends on whether you want to change the game ID from the standard one of GFZE01 to the one starting with U. If you have a save file for base GX already, then I might recommend going with this one over here, so it would make a separate save file and separate out that save file and any replaying ghost files. In my case, I think I'll just stick with the standard game ID here. The instructions here will instruct on how to do this, but basically you go to the system data folder on the destination, copy over the desired file, and we want to replace this iso.hdr file. So I will just delete this file here and then rename this just to simply ISO. And it's as simple as that. And the final step here are the remaining required files for this version of the mod. So I will copy over everything. And that's all the files required for this version of the mod and the options that we wanted. So now we need to package all this up. So we will use GCR Rebuilder for that. So we click on root and select open. Get to where the root folder is located. I'm looking for GX Unleash Story Normal Staff Ghosts. Obviously inaccurate. I will rename that later. Yes, this is the right one. Highlight the root folder, select OK. Then you go to root, click on save. You can either overwrite an existing ROM file or just create a new one by typing a unique file name. So let's do GX Unleashed Legends. I did story, right? Let me double check. Yes, Unleashed and story courses, story normal staff ghost version 5.0. Click on save and then click on rebuild. Depending on your PC performance, this might take a few seconds to several seconds. Alright, now that's done. Click OK and let's try it out. Actually, before that, if we go up, there are some additional optional steps here. This folder here provides save files with either the standard game ID or the modified game ID. This is for Nintendo, and this is for Dolphin, where you need to import the GCI file to the memory card using the memory card manager in Dolphin. I won't show that, and I have instructions on how to do that there. And option 4 is our optional cheat files you can use to spice up your game. I have preset cheat codes where you can increase the difficulty of GP mode, enable it restore, and change the amount of lives in GP mode. And there are other various cheats. The North American version has the most cheats. So if you're playing on PAL or Japanese, you'll have to locate the other codes that you may be interested in. And then don't forget to read these two files over here. They're informational and provides any additional information about this mod and disclaimers and warnings, particularly about the Legends Unleashed version of the mod. There are a few issues with it, so please do read through it and it'll tell you how to mitigate some of those issues. I will open up Dolphin now and we will try it out. Now the thing is, I need to locate which specific one. This is the one, Legends Unleashed story. I'll lower the volume here a bit. As you can see, compared to the base game, there's purple text, a purple background. You can see the text scrolling on the tops has been replaced with the version of the mod and what type of mod you're playing. And yeah, that's more or less how to set up the mod in version 5.0 of Unleashed. You can see the climax pilots and the pilot from F-Zero MV over here. And then there's the modified profile message, which does not have the modified logo, which is something I'll have to fix right away. It'll be fixed by the time you watch this. Alright, yeah. Hope this is helpful and enjoy the mod, everyone.